welcome to a 0k match between, in the blue, with Rovers. We've got RiposteR, who has an engineer commander for the slightly faster build power. And versus RiposteR we have got a Pro Randy with shieldbots and also an engineer commander. Slightly faster economic start, of course, because of that commander, and actually has their conflict out already, and Mason is only now out. I think Mason is ever so slightly more expensive. No, they're the same cost. In that case, RiposteR was just a little bit slower with their start, or maybe like, no, that does not seem to be the case. I thought maybe prioritizing commander build power versus assembly build power. And also same amount of wind generators, although this one isn't linked up to the grid, which could maybe be annoying, because of course you would have slightly higher... is that true actually? No, in this case it would not really matter. Yes, it would actually. You would have a little bit more overdrive already. So, one Scorcher is out versus like 2 bandit, 3 bandits. And just start from Pro Randy, seems to be faster. Already going for like double metal extractor here, 1 metal extractor there, while RiposteR only has like the first metal extractor on the like lower part of their base. Is of course reclaiming a little bit over here, just because that way you get a little bit more energy, which once again could allow for a slightly faster start and does allow for more overdrive. And right now, 2 Scorchers versus 3 bandits. The Scorchers should win that, especially if the bandits are starting to chase. So, Scorchers always nice if you're like at the start at the enemy's base. Just because that way you can just always run back, and if they follow you, your heat ray will do extra damage because it's the weapon that does more damage the closer the enemy is. If they're chasing you, though, and let's say I start here, the enemy starts here, I move back, my shot was fired at this point, when they actually, because they're moving forwards as well, they would actually get hit over here, which means that the area, well, the range is actually shorter, even though, like, well, for instance, I started firing at max range, but they actually get hit at like 80% range, so they receive extra damage because of that. So, Pro Randy already going for aggressive start. Double loaders over here, just because they do want to have like a bit of defense, and on the hill over here is a good idea. Would also like to see a radar maybe over there, though of course, hey, there it is. I wanted to say, because of course you have your commander over here, it's not too important. But right now, Pro Randy does of course have radar coverage over here, and all the way up till here, because of the one at their base, while RiposteR like only has this one from their base, and then like up till here, but it's being blocked by this hill from the commander. Anyways, here, big fight, well, bigger fight, where Scorchers versus Bandage and 1 Fencer for just really nice shots, which forces the Bandit to either retreat or fight. God damn it, why does my mouse jump to the corner sometimes? Anyways, a lot of reclaim actually over here for the like first couple of minutes, like 400, that's a lot, and yeah, that's going to be a reclaim that Pro Randy could and probably should clean up. Reason I say that is because, well, Pro Randy, for one, high level, so they actually do have an advantage if they get that like 400 reclaim. And look, there they go, they're going to reclaim it. And over here, Convict, you are indeed going to construct the loaders first. I think that should be not be up at by the time the Scorchers get there, but they are being distracted by the bandits. Now it could be up, but I still doubt it, though of course Scorchers can't go over here, which, well, Convict is able to do. That's a lot of bandits. That's 11 bandits, which is, well, should be able to, should be enough to take down these 5 Scorchers, especially if they sit inside of the shield from the Convict. It's just like 1100 more effective HP. And now from both sides, which means that, well, heat ray doesn't really work that well, because on one side you're being chased and the other side you are chasing effectively, even though you're not shooting at them. So, Ripper Fencer is coming out for RiposteR, who should definitely retreat this Fencer indeed. Yeah though, yeah, this Lotus is not going to go up, which means that this is like 130 and like 120, so 250 metal lost. Right now, Fencer Ripper, it's not working well because the Rippers are too far behind. That's the problem with Fencer Ripper. We saw in the match between RiposteR and #1 Randy Fan that they didn't go for Randy Fan, that was, just to clarify. They didn't go for Ripper Fencer, they went for Fencer Scorcher. I'm probably dead already. Honestly, attrition isn't looking good, they reclaimed more, your economy is okay, so that's not too big a deal. If you can clean these bandits up with your Ripper, it's not actually too bad. They only go for like bandits and a couple of rogues to take down your Ripper. That's not too bad. There is actually a chance that if you take good fights right now, you could still win this. Honestly, the economy is quite even in terms of metal income at least. Though this geothermal could change that. So, there's nothing over here. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. This could be a bit of a problem though. These rogues and bandits, they are moving into the place where you have your commander. It's a level 1 commander, probably with beam laser, because that's the one you had last time as well. You do have a couple of defenses here, but those would be taken down by the rogues. Also, I don't know how good this fight was. At least there is like 700 reclaim over there. So, yeah, you should definitely get over there, because otherwise these convicts do that. And yeah, against high level players you should never give them the reclaim. So here, rogues are doing a good job against the defenses. Commander for Randy is actually quite damaged, but yeah, fencers maybe. No, even fencers should not be able to like take that down. Right? I don't think so. Because of these pickets, for instance, and rogues, yay! Rogues do often miss, but not really against fences, because they have to stop. Right here, bandits are actually not taking... Well, actually, yes, they were taking a good fight against the Scorchers. So, I feel like you might be splitting your forces up a little bit too much. And yeah, Randy doesn't have a lot of forces down here, so focus on the main force from Randy. Because, well, yeah, this is definitely a dangerous force. If they like add a couple of thugs in there for shield ball, then that could definitely be a big problem. Also, you're floating metal, which isn't great. So, rogues are doing a decent job against these fencers, I guess. I mean, yeah, getting a couple of Scorchers in there is actually a good idea, just because what do they have against Scorchers? Not skirmishers, and they do have like their own raiders. So, I don't know, they don't want... Nope, they're not getting up anything against your Scorchers. So it's probably the most dangerous thing you can make right now. Over here, morphing your commander is probably just because you were floating. Only reason I can see you doing that, honestly. And right now, fencers and scorchers. I mean, they're not doing a bad job, but definitely get a couple of masons over there. Right? Just because, well, masons would be able to clean this up. And that is like 2000 reclaim over here, which is a lot. If you allow Randy to get that, yes, you are definitely dead. Randy showing everyone up with the shieldbots. Yep, indeed. So, yeah, scorches. I don't know, like, this force should be taken down by scorches, but you just don't seem to get enough of them. That's the problem, I'd say. Like, 4 fencers, 4 scorches, 1 ripper, and 5 ravagers? Why ravagers? Okay, this might be a desperate attempt to just do something. Maybe run into the base right here to take down, like, advanced geothermal. Because, yeah, that's dangerous, like, with 100 energy income. And, of course, really good for overdrive. I don't know, like, ravagers seem like they are just a desperate attempt to, like, take down things. I mean, they're not good against bandits. That's the problem. And against these rogues, you've already got your scorches, so I don't know really why you would go for ravagers right now. Ooh, snitching. We've got snitch. Okay, I want to see the snitch do something. Why are you going there? There's nothing over there. Not really. Okay, so if we see a big explosion in like a couple of seconds, minutes, whatever, then that's probably a snitch. And I never really see snitches being used. These aren't cloaked snitches. I love this. There? I'm not sure what you mean with this point specifically. If you mean these defenses, I kinda agree, yeah. It definitely keeps Randy from, like, getting those extractors. Oh, rescue mission. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works against the defenses that were over here with, like, those 5 ravagers. Sure. Did Randy lose his commander? No, it's over here. Okay. Like, rescue mission, it seems to work. That's fine. And getting this reclaim would actually be a really good idea, just because it could, like, get you back into the game. But, yeah, I mean, they are reclaiming quite a bit over here. At least soon they will be. Yep, already doing that over here. We have fencer at home. I don't know where you mean. Or like, can we have fencer? We've got fencer at home. The picket. That's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, pickets aren't really great. I mean, they do decent damage. Burst damage. So, now a big problem, I'd say. Thugs. Thugs are good against fencers because they have, like, a shield, which, well, works well against fencers. And Felon. Felon is coming out with, like, high DPS. And also, like, 1600 shield. The shield on the Felon isn't really that useful because it's being drained, of course. But shield does allow you to get close to these fences and just kill them. And, well, because shields regen, then if you kill a couple and you move back, you actually don't lose anything. And here, one more snitch. Badger time? Also, yeah, snitch. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Thank you, Randy fan. A boom! There we go. Good job. I saw this snitch, didn't see the other one, these two. Okay, and commander being hurt. Where exactly? Oh, that's over here. Not a big deal. Anyways, we've got thugs and felons moving in. Randy wins, and that makes sense. They were the higher level player, and they definitely played this game better. Maybe switching into like thug felon a little bit too late, I'd say. But other than that, it was a great show from Randy. So, welcome that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.